checking out this market. Today we have red day. It's virtually just a red day all over. There's too much uncertainty at the moment with the US election, and there's not much really happening. We have Bitcoin at 13,403, and it's making a little bit of a move to the downside as we speak. And 30 Ethereum is at around 375, so it's dropped considerably over the last day as well. So it's a bit of a doozy. Tether not really doing anything, so you can see that it's up, but up by nothing, which could mean that we've got a little bit of money coming back across into the USD. Altcoins are going to be bleeding pretty heavily right now. You can see Link here is bleeding heavy. Binance coins bleeding. All the altcoins are virtually bleeding right now. So we can have a look at the BTC chart over here on TradingView, and we can see we're still in this channel, so we're still trading along this channel, and there's probably pretty good support along this section here. So you hit it a few times there, so you have a horizontal support around there, and we've hit that a couple of times and still respecting this channel. So these have a better chance of breaking, about 68% chance better of breaking down to the downside because they're a rising broadening wedge. So they can break to the downside. Probably look for a move somewhere down here, 12.6, and then if we go through there, we're probably looking down here at 12.2ish, maybe 1200, if we're lucky, which would then test the 200 as well. So the 200 there on the 4-hourly. We still have our bearish divergence here. So we've got upward rising price action with downward sloping indicators, and we're in here in the oversold section of the stotch, but you might get a little bounce like this off this trend line as well, which was pretty nice, but now we're starting to roll over, come back down and retouch that support. So all eyes are on Bitcoin here, and most probably the certainty and the uncertainty of the US election is playing in right here as well, with the pandemic, of course. Can't forget the pandemic. Rightio, so we'll head over to Bitcoin dominance. You can see right now it's starting to pump. Then we'll head over to the altcoin market cap, and it's taking a big hit right now. So Bitcoin dominance is starting to pump. So we may get a move out of Bitcoin, maybe to bounce off this trend line in the next couple of hours. We'll see how we go, and we'll have a look at the altcoin market cap, and we've got a big nice red candle towards the downside as well. So this is still holding this this curve here. So as long as this holds pretty nicely, then we're probably okay. Having saying that, it looks like we're starting to break through right now. So altcoins could definitely bleed a lot more. With altcoins bleeding like this, there's no way you want to be sitting on altcoins. If you are still holding, then we'll talk about that in a minute with the market cycles and what we're looking for to make sure that our market cycles are coming back. So it's all a big cycle anyway. So you can, with the exception of scam projects and projects that aren't going anywhere, there was no news or no team, then they all roll through a good cycle. So we'll have a look at the cycle in a minute. We have our fear and greed index. We're still greedy. Everyone's still greedy on Bitcoin. So when that turns to fear, could be a chance to buy in. And when that turns to greedy and extreme greed, you can have some nice pumps, and then time to secure your profits and have a bit of time off. We have our market cycles. So we have the market cycles of FET. So let's just have a look at FET. We're over here on Binance, which you have to be using. If you're not using Binance, click the link in my little comment section and join Binance. It's the best. Binance is the best at the moment. It's got the most money flowing through it, and you'll be able to get in and out quickly as well. So we've got here marked down, of course, from when she was launched on Binance, but we've got marked down, and then we come through, and she starts to square up. So you can see that here it starts to flatten out and square up. So that's what you're looking for, and then you're always looking for a jump above the 200. So you can see here it's jumped above, squishing the 200, squishing the 200, and then it finally did jump above. So this is like accumulation. So all the big boys are accumulating here, and then bang, she starts to move up. So you can see there you've got markup phase. It's a good 70 odd, 76%, probably like 50% if you sold this big dip here. And let's put in a double bottom. We're on the 6-hourly chart here, and then we've got marked down. So the whales are selling, 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 selling. It's underneath the 200 as well. You can see that come down, blah blah blah, and then squares up again. Square up, square up, square up, square up, and then jumps above the 200. And look what happens. She takes off. And this was a big one out of Fed. This was huge. It had a fair bit of news with it as well. So good 573% there. And then you've got markdown as well, distribution, and then markdown. You come down here. Hopefully, we can start to square up. You've got a bit of bullish divergence coming here as well. So you can see that on the MACD and on the RSI as well, which looks pretty okay, I would say. So hopefully then you can come down here, it'll square up on this nice support and come across into there. That's what we need to look for with our altcoins. You can look through them with all the altcoins as well. You can see our altcoins aren't moving very well today due to the uncertainty as well. So you can see there's it's a good red day, and then we can also have a look at the greens. So there's only two, but you wouldn't even count hot, like it's only at four Satoshi, so you wouldn't even count that. So there's only really one, and then the rest are single digits. Better off keeping your money close to your chest, I reckon. And if you go over to the USD, nothing happening. She's flatlining. Alrighty, if you like what I'm putting out and you think it's all right, give us a comment, and a like would be good. Oh, and subscribe. Thanks.